Hello, Dylan here, and welcome to another anime recommendation video. And this time I will be talking about the anime Angels of Death, which was based off of a game of the same name. Now, first off, with these videos, of course, I'll start with the summary. Okay, most girls that wake up in the home of a serial killer would panic, but not Ray. In fact, her meeting with the killer Zack is actually quite convenient because her only wish is to find a good way to die. Now, if that didn't tell you what kind of crazy stuff this anime is going to be about, and then you're going to be in for a wild ride. Now, some reasons why I would recommend this was because whenever I first watched it, for one, I'd rarely do binge watch any anime. It always takes me like maybe 3-4 days to finish an anime. I'm not a binger when it comes to anime. But this one, whenever I started it, and I think it was like almost done at the time. It was just so binge-worthy for me to watch because I literally could not stop watching it. And this is not like whenever I talked about Golden Boy in a review, where it's like I just couldn't stop watching the episode. This was I could not stop hitting like next episode every single time. Because there's so many things that I loved about this. The animation, the art style I really love. And if you didn't know, it is based off of a game that did come out on the Switch that I did play later on. And I think they did pretty damn good with turning it from that game into an anime. They did a really good job, in my opinion. Another great thing about this anime is that there are these lots of different types of characters that are not throughout, but there's like a minimal amount of characters, but they're all so very different. They have their own little personalities and quirks and all that kind of stuff. And I think my favorite part about this anime was the plot twist at the end. Like, it threw me for a loop. Like there were hints about this plot twist, and like not even I don't know if it was at the beginning, but there were parts in between that were kind of leading up to it, but it was still a very good plot twist that kind of threw you for a loop. Anyway, the plot twist worked its way into the story was so well done, and I love this anime so much. Anyway, I forgot what rating I gave this anime, but it was so very good. I really, really enjoy. I recommend like practically everyone watch it because, oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about. The way it tells its story, it's not your typical kind of anime, even horror-esque anime. There is such a weird thing where the two protagonists are antagonists at the same time. You don't see that in a lot of anime. I mean, there's Overlord that does that, but you don't see a lot of anime that actually do that. And that is very, very good. And I really enjoy that because it's a different take on anime in general, or any show in general. I mean, there's, of course, a lot of stuff like, Lex Luthor and Breaking Bad, stuff like that has where it's like technically an antagonist as a protagonist, sort of. Anyway, if you enjoyed this anime recommendation video, hit like, get subscribed, keep watching anime, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.